Hi everyone, it's Lisa here, and welcome back to the Sunday challenge that Sandra and I usually host every Sunday. So this challenge is going to be using 6x6 paper pad, and I'm just showing you I have three punches out. I believe one is 1 1/4, 1 1/2, and 1 3/4. And I'm just going to take the 6x6 paper pad and I'm just going to punch all three different sizes into a whole bunch of different pattern paper. So I'm not going to really bore you with doing that because that's pretty easy. Just pick a piece of paper and punch out a whole bunch of holes. So just go to town, super easy. So then I have this picture of my niece and I love this picture. Just kind of fun and energetic, and she's such a sweet kid. So I'm just taking some of these circles and I'm going to layer some that are going to have two, some are going to have one, and some are going to have three. And I'm just going to go to town and work on that. So I'm not going to bore you with all that. I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so here you can see I put all these little pieces down, and then I'm going to start gluing the pieces together. Again, I'm not going to really bore you with it because I'm just picking up the pieces where they were and just adding a little bit of glue and then sticking them right back down. Now, you're not going to see it. I tried recording it and it didn't work out so well, but I had it actually taken over to my sewing machine and I stitched a whole bunch of these X's using some gold thread. You'll be able to see it in the close-ups. So not really any science or anything like that involved in that. Okay, so now you're seeing I'm trying to find a piece of paper that will work for the background, and I'm going to use this big floral print. And when you have your picture on there, you're not going to see a lot of that floral background. You're just going to get little hints of the color, and I kind of wanted to just kind of bring all those colors in those circles back together. And then in the 6x6 paper pad, there was kind of like this little cut apart sheet. So those fit perfectly on those squares. So I'm just gonna cut a whole bunch of these little pieces and put them on there. So like there's this little camera, gonna cut that out and put it on one of the circles. Then some of the other little strips will say like memories. I think you're are so fab, happy day, and stuff like that. So I'm just going to cut out those pieces and attach them to the layout, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have pretty much those pieces. I think I just have them laid down at this point. I don't think I have them stuck down. And I found this in a box of 12x12 stickers and chipboard pieces. And it's an old collection from Crate Paper. I think it's called On Trend. And it has these cute little florals in there. And they do match the colors in the collection. So I'm going to stick that down, and then I'm going to take the other piece and put it on the other side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the gap in with some pop dots and then stick my picture down. So I just tried to find the thickest pop dots that I could to, you know, make it so that that picture will stick on top with all that dimension from the chipboard. So you just see me doing that here. And sticking that down, and then here I'm going to start sticking each one of those little pieces down that I thought I actually had done already. But yeah, so I'm put this one piece right over top of that picture. That'll just kind of tie in all those other little pieces that I'm sticking down to it. And yeah, I should also mention that at the end of this layout, you're going to see a second, like when you see the close-up pictures, you're going to also see a second layout. I had some leftover circles, so I just wanted to show you what I did with them. This is a chipboard piece from the same box, and it says, or same chipboard sheet, and it says, I think, "Oh so lovely" or "Oh my lovely" or something like that. So I'm just going to do some quick journaling here, and it's just going to say that, you know, I admire the person that she's become, and I hope she, you know, stays true to herself and stuff like that. So just my little words of wisdom to her. And I'm just using a food ball pen, and it's a little tricky because I am using some wood grain paper, and the journaling pen is kind of running over top of the little grooves in the wood grain, so it's a little bit harder to write. So you just have to go back and forth a few times just to make it work. And I should also mention that I had sprinkled down some gold lame, and before I started putting the circles down, and just this one little part was a little tricky, didn't want to work. So yeah, there's the pretty much the layout. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else that I want to add at this point. So I just thought it was very fitting in with the title. I didn't want to like add a huge title and kind of distract from all the layers and everything going on. So I found these little letter stickers, and they're from the This and That collection from Lori Whitlock by Echo Park, and I just have the letters that'll spell out BU. So I just thought that was really kind of inspirational and admiring, and they kind of look like type letter stickers. So just stuck that down, and then I'm just going to pull the layout up so you can see, get a better look at all the gold stitching and thread and sprinkling. So you'll see a better picture in the layout close-ups. So the second layout that I did, I used the very simple, the circles. I cut some bigger ones. You're going to see that in a minute. And then added a big title piece, Love and Coffee, and stamped a couple times in the Simon Says Stamp coffee stamp that came in the mail. So thanks for watching. Bye.